as of this morning, there are now 4 Democratic candidates challenging Congressman Ryan Zinke in Montana's 1st Congressional District. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian spoke to the 2 newest candidates and has a closer look at the pitch they're making to voters.
In Montana's last 2 election cycles, the most competitive congressional races have been for the state's western U.S. House seat, which includes areas like Kalispell, Missoula, Butte, and Bozeman. And there's a growing number of Democratic candidates hoping this year will be a real opportunity for them to win it. Announcing a run Thursday morning was Ryan Busse, an author, activist, and former firearms executive from Kalispell, and the Democratic candidate for governor in 2024.
I think it's urgent that we take back this state. People can't afford to live here. There's a lot of justifiable worry about how prices have been driven up, how the wealthy are taking over the state.
Busse says voters are looking for a candidate who will fight back on issues like affordability. He says his name recognition puts him in the best position for a Democrat to win this seat.
People were angry and tired, but this is not 2024 anymore. It's 2026, and the party in power is doing bad things to the people of this state. And Montana Democrats know that. And I think the most important thing that they realize is that they need to nominate somebody who can beat Zinke, and that's why I'm doing this.
Another new candidate launched his campaign on Monday. Sam Forstag is a wildland firefighter and union leader from Missoula. He says he felt he could bring a working class perspective to the race.
Like most people in this state, most of the folks I know, I am still struggling just to afford a roof over my head and my little 900 square foot home right here in town, and to afford basic health insurance that God hopes will actually get me health care when I need it.
Forstag says one of his big concerns has been federal job cuts, including at the U.S. Forest Service where he worked. His campaign highlighted an endorsement from former presidential candidate Bernie Sanders. Forstag spoke at Sanders' rally in Missoula last year.
I am excited and grateful to stand with anybody who's actually willing to stand up for working people. Ryan Zinke has not been willing to do that.
They joined 2 other candidates who started campaigning months ago. Russ Cleveland of St. Regis, the former owner of a childcare business, and Matt Rains of Sims, a rancher and former Montana Farmers Union chief of staff.
Thank you so much for that in-depth look, Jonathan. And now we have the 2 congressional districts, both the western and eastern, which is the one Helena is in. So why is it that it seems that much of that focus is on that western district that you discussed earlier?
Well, when the districts were divided, it ended up that the western district was much more closely balanced between Democratic and Republican voters. And so the eastern district is considered to be very strong for Republicans, and in previous elections, the Republican candidates have won by big margins there. So it's a much harder obstacle to climb for a Democratic candidate over there.
Thank you so much for sharing. And then now we also have the Senate race, not just the House. So those tend to get a lot more attention. Why has this race not seen that interest from Democrats as maybe other times?
Well, there are 4 candidates running in that race. So there are as many candidates running. But again, it's the eastern part of the state is considered to be much more Republican. And so I asked Ryan Busse if he had considered running for Senate, and he said he wanted to go for the race where he thought there was a really clear chance for Democrats to win, and that was the Western District.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.